Kia ora e te whānau. Workshop tour time. Yeah, check it out. Alright, so this is my little corner in my garage where I get all my work done. I've got a bit of a workbench over on this side, grinding tools and stuff. I'll get into that in a moment. This is where I spend most of my time around this desk. Guess it all kind of starts up here. These are my shelves with all the different pieces of Pounamu that are sliced up and ready to go. I have bits and pieces and offcuts lying around, pieces everywhere really that can be used. But once I choose a piece of Pounamu, then it's over onto the tools over on my bench here. Now, this has a water system. So this is a fully enclosed acrylic tub, and underneath here there is a reservoir, like just a big bucket with a pump, and it pumps all the water up and onto all the machines. I've got a this is my cutting saw. Do a bit of slabbing with that, but it's quite thin, so it takes quite a while. I have a flat lap, which is just run off a bench grinder. It goes really fast, probably too fast, and that's 80 grit or 120 grit, something like that, for shaping. I use this a lot. This is 400 or 600 what do you call it, a rubber wheel expanding drum, and so these can be the belts can be put on and off. So what I also have on that, which I use sometimes over here, silicon carbide sanding belts. Now they wear out pretty quick, but I've got them in 400 and 800 to help with some of the sanding. I have my light to help out with some of the light stuff over here, which is also running, if we go back this way, running off this belt here and this shaft, which I got machined, made it in an engineer's shop. This is a point carver, so this is just a chuck, like on a drill. You can put different bits in here. I have some flat laps. I use this quite a bit now actually, because I got my other flat lap over there. But yep, so there's that. And my latest tool over here, which I managed to squeeze in on this side, is a bench grinder running a 80 grit, I think, diamond wheel. And this has been a bit of a game changer for me. I love using this. Really, really cool piece. I can't believe I didn't have one before. So this is where I do all my main shaping of the pieces before it gets down to sanding, unless there's more intricate designs. I also have a sliding tile saw as well. So there's the blade there, and that one can slide along like this. Really good for cutting straight lines, but only cuts about 6 or 7 centimeters, which is why a lot of my slices aren't that wide. Over here in my carving station, I've got two hand tools. So I've got the Fordham one, which is a bit more of a grunty sort of thing, but vibrates a lot. It's quite not as good for detailed stuff. I've got my Micromotor, which I use a lot, doing holes or doing intricate stuff, carving the tops of talkie. I use that heaps. And this also has that water feed. The water's going in there, and that comes out of a bucket at the bottom, and it's piped up into here, and then into this there's a metal tray in here which all catches it, and that's a little drain hole there which drains it back into there. So all the rest of this are things to use for sanding and carving. So I guess carrying on with the Micromotor stuff, all here, all my burrs. I got some sanding burrs, different burrs of different, I don't use those ones too much anymore. These are the sort of burrs I've got that I use a lot for different things. Yeah, it's all part of the journey, trying to work out what you use. A couple of carvings on the go. I use this all the time. Pencils, pens. These pens are awesome actually. Double-ended, thick end black one and a skinny end. Love that. A couple little ceramic sanding tools. And getting onto the sanding, I use these a lot for my detail stuff too, the carbide sticks. So I've got a whole bunch of different grits there. Here's my sandpaper, sanding pads, and yeah, that's my water for my sanding. So I do all that sort of stuff there. And in the final stage is polishing. This is my polisher here. I use this stuff, Fabuloster. It's just a generic steel polish for any jewellery. Put it on this one, and that's a buffing one which I have nothing on, which kind of cleans it up. If I've got spaces which are really tight and intricate, I will buff it with these. So got a huge amount of felt burrs. And I just use a little Fabuloster, put that on the felt burr, and using my Micromotor or the Fordham, we'll buff those out. And then just made this too. Up the top here are all my cords to be rolled down, and that's where I do my lashing as well. So yeah, but that's it. That's where I do my work. That's where I do my carvings. Yeah, if you're making your own workshop or setting up, happy to answer any questions or share my experience. I don't know everything, but I know what I've done, and I'm pretty proud of what I've created here. Actually, I really enjoy spending time down here, and it makes things so much easier having it all set up like this. I love it. So, kia ora koutou, na mihi nui mo tō tautoko. Kia ora for all your support. Yeah, love to keep chatting with you guys, and let me know how you're going.